Hello, student of the month. How you feeling, dude?
I'm good.
They said you wasn't in townhouse, man, but they had your picture up there and stuff. They got a card, a $25 gift card for you or something up at the school or whatever.
Okay.
You don't even care. He's like, okay. So we got a basic. Oh, Tamia, you're early. Cool. She's usually like a little bit late, but she's making it better. All right. Well, both of you, I mean, did I give y'all 5 minutes already? Yeah, it's about 17 more seconds. So we got to get started on our norms, and then we can talk about the quiz and get it over with on this. Dang, the rain is coming down hard. All right, so let me see here. Stop the clock. We're gonna go through our norms real quick. Here they go. All right, so let me zoom in. Okay, came early so I can make my cereal after norms. All right, let me get down to norms so you can make your cereal, little girl. All right, so the five basic norms, Mr. Carson, may you read the first five? Wake up, wake up. Are you there?
Yeah, I went to the wrong passage.
Come on, wake up.
Um, no one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are sacred. We would never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. At Excel, carry self-worth. Students are well led and gentlemen. And we take pride in Excel, carry self-worth.
All right, Miss Love, before you go get your cereal started, the five academic norms. Can you read all five?
We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors.
Pretty good. All right. So take a moment, get your cereal, come back. But we're about to get started on today's project, which is inside of Edsby, everybody. All right. So today's is a quiz. I think this drawing is going to have a new picture by Monday. Mr. Porter just presented it, and it'll have the cross out, and it's a $200 drawing, right? So that is if we get 80 students. Otherwise, it'll probably be 100. I got to check with Banky again. But you can possibly get $200 if your name is drawn, and this drawing will be going on, I think, until the end of the month. But take advantage of that. Townhouse link was here. We was at Townhouse. I try to put it right after I post our classroom link, which is this one. All right. So what do we got to do today? Let's put it in the chat. Mr. Carson, can you read this much? You don't have to read the link part, but because I want the link in the chat so you guys can click on it in case you need it. All right. So it didn't even do the rest. Hold on. I want you to read just this much more. Yeah, because it gives perspective. Because it's not an easy in and out, Carson. So take your time with this one. All right. Can you read from hello all the way down to sections?
Uh, Hello and good day to all future computer scientists. This is a quiz and it covers everything we have discussed since the beginning of the week. Please review the tutorial and begin creating a Microsoft Makeover profile. You will need to confirm your email address, and this should allow you to share all projects that you create in this class. You need to create a Microsoft Online account. The link to start your these are 3 to 4 sections that need to be coded, so take your time and be sure to code all sections.
Okay. So what do I mean by that? That was 20 points for reading answer. I know it was a lot. But if we go to today's project, it's in Make Code, this link here. So I can click on the chat, and the chat doesn't have the full code, but put the Make Code link in the chat so you guys can get there. And it's also in Esby, or it's in the Google slide deck that I gave you guys. So let's go through it, right? If I click on the Make Code link I put in the chat, which is the same as everywhere else, we will get this here, right? So let's resize and make sure it's on separate screens so we can understand what we got to do. By the way, Mr. Carson, I want you to fill out this. Let me know if you access it. This is about the internship program I signed you up for or nominated you for. So you can click on that. Please take care of that. Mr. Rush is going to be calling you about it anyway because you're on the list of students that were nominated. Um, I'll send you a brochure. Or can I send you this? This is what you're getting yourself into. Okay, there we go. So take a look at that in case you got questions, but fill that first one out when you get a chance. All right, now today's
I
project,
can get paid for this.
huh?
I can get paid for this.
Yeah, read through that, sir. Look at it. I get paid for that. First thing, black man here. I make money. Yeah, right. So you got to fill out that application first, though, dude. And Mr. Rush will be helping you get that done soon. So your name is like in the top of the list and not in the back. Welcome back, Miss Love. All right. So what was I saying? The Mako link is here. I don't want Tamia getting confused. Those are links for Carson. Let me grab the Mako link because he's in an internship program. If he fills out the application, I can get paid. Yes, $20 an hour. If you're successful through the program, and you're pretty good at the coding, so that's why I put your name in the bucket. Now, and there's a few others. I think Cherry and Alika, they're also on there. I got to see if Tamia at the end of the semester, end of the quarter, wants to do it too. But guys, this is your quiz. Okay, so we're gonna go to. It says in here multi-part tutorials. Make sure you click on. I think it's called side scrolling. It's supposed to say side scrolling, not jump car. So it starts with side scroller, right? Side scroller, that's what it's called. So let me change this. But that's the one you want to go to, that third multi-part, tutorial. It's called Side Scroller is the name of this program. I was going through it, and one of the parts is called jump car because it's a multi-part section. So what do I mean by multi-part? Well, all right, let's blow this up some, and it should say the right term now. Yeah, side scroller. I still didn't fix it there. I'll fix it in a moment. But let me show you what you got to start on. So if you go to side scroller, it says here, make a slide scrolling car racing game to jump over obstacles and win the race. Now, next week, I'm gonna do something for girls who code, and it's gonna be Wonder Woman. This is the first one of the multi-part quizzes, right, or tutorials. We still got a lot more to do up here, but these are each quizzes for the last of the week. That's how I programmed the class. So we're gonna start the tutorial in blocks, right? Let that generate, let it load, and then you see overall what's supposed to happen, right? This car has to jump just like a video game over certain obstacles, otherwise you'll lose. There's several parts to this, and if you're successful, you'll be able to simulate it and show me your own version. Now, yes, of course, you can't use the same color car. You got to use your own car, right? Or you could use a little character. It look better if it was a car, but use a character. I understand if it was a little ballerina flying, across the scrolling, whatever you want to use, but use it. The background color should be a little different. You don't have to change the roads. I'm gonna make sure I get all these out the way before I start the quiz. Because you guys be like, do I got to do this? Do I got to do that? I think I covered it, right? So the only thing I would say for extra credit is to make those black obstacle parts where you fall and die probably, turn them to a different color or use something else, which represents you failed at jumping. All right. So in the end, here's the most important part. Now we went over how many steps you got. We did that since Monday. But notice what happens when I get to the final step. All right. It says, okay, now let's create the race car and give it some motion properties to move it along. So the first part wasn't even making it move, right? First part was probably just creating what it's supposed to do. So the next step, because it's a multi-part tutorial, you're going to click on finish, and you're not exactly finished. Usually when you click finish, guess what? You're done, right? But I did that wrong. Let me go back because it's not finished. It's a link in there. I wait for it to load. One second, guys. I had this set up for you. There it is. Side scroller, block. Because if you go through, mine's is already done. I went through the program already. That's why it's jumping to the end. But if I come to this last step, right here it is. I missed it. So you see here it says create a race car. It's a blue link there. You got to click on that after you get done with this first part. And then it'll take you to another step. Create the race car sprite. So this is when it moves. So, okay, step two. Now, this is after you completed all those other steps in that other part. So if I come to this last step, now I'm not saying you guys go to the last step. I'm showing you there are multiple parts to this. So the next one is jump car. All right. Now, if it's easier for you, I would suggest this. She said, "I don't. What don't you say to me? I just saw your message.
I don't see what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay. Did you get the link?
Yeah.
You clicked on the link and share your screen. What do you have so far? Okay. I'm seeing it.
I
You're at
pressed
the
the
right.
link and
No,
it took
no,
me back here.
no. Come down a little bit. You see multi-part tutorials,
Mm-hmm.
side scroller. Click on that. Start tutorial. Okay. Now, like I was telling you, there's multiple parts to it. So finish all the parts, but don't stop. Let me go back and show you that one more time because you probably didn't see it. But you're not done once you finish the steps, you guys. So I want you to understand there's three sections to this. You got until 8 p.m. tonight to finish it, though. So look, you got to have at least the first section or a first section and a half done because you got to do a lot of stuff in class. Let me exit the tutorial one more time and show you what I'm talking about. So let me get out of here. Let me go to home. And we're on side scroller. If you click on here, like I said, start the tutorial in blocks. That's where you should be at. And this is the first introduction page. But then after you get through the 10 steps correctly and it works, you'll notice there's a link here. It says create car. Now you got to keep on going because once you click on create car, you got some more to do. Okay, so hit OK. This has 8 steps to make it work. And then once you're done with that, you click on jump your car. Okay. And then I think this is the end of it. That's it. So it's 3 steps or 3 parts of code you got to do to make this game work. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys pretty much a good portion of class to get it done. How about 20 minutes to work on this? And then we're gonna share out and see how far you've gotten. Okay. This is a quiz. So I can't really help you out. You got to use what you've learned since Monday to make this quiz successful. Okay. So just take your time, walk through the steps, and if you get stuck on somewhere, look through previous projects you did. But they give you all the steps. So it's because it's a quiz. I need 20 minutes, and please share out because a part of your quiz is in class participation. Welcome to class, Alika. All right. Let me start the timer. Mia, mute yourself. You guys watching TV with you. Thank you, Miss Love. All right. So I'm gonna assume that Alika could figure it out, or she'll let me know if she needs help getting started. Let me fix this attendance because she just came in here.
Mr. Tyler Shanti finna join now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do attendance, so thanks for letting me know.
Mr. Tyler, which code we supposed to be doing? Make code we supposed to be doing.
Right now we're doing side scroller. There's three sections to it. So you got to code, finish, code, finish, and then you're done. There's a quiz today, so take your time. Use the time to get at least the first section done. It's that one. If you can see my screen, you can't see my screen. Let me do this. There we go. So this is what we're on. Click on this one and blocks.
Okay.
So just try to get as much done as possible. Um, as soon as you get finished, let me know so I can make sure you go to the next part of the quiz. There's three parts to the quiz. Hello, Miss Cherry. Welcome to class.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
So you get an ESB, and we're working on side scroller. It is a quiz. You got about, let's see here, yeah, 16 more minutes to try to show something that you got started. So Cherry is present. Okay, missing Leah Kathy. I gotta give her a call. Linaria is missing. Worthy's missing. Lee Romel Lee is absent. Jamar Jones, Giovanni's absent. Joshua Hill absent. Jamar Harris absent. Jontes Goss absent. Roman Davis absent. Julian Cervantes absent. Leah Kathy is absent. Michael Brown and Tyra Allen absent. The roll call. Okay, that's done. Don't worry about that. Hey, Lanier, I just called your name. All right. We started our quiz. You got at least 13 more minutes to try to present something. Are you logged into Edsby? Okay. All right. Well, you go to the Make Code link, either in the Google Slide Deck or Edsby, and that allows you to, let me move out of this so you can see, get to today's project, which is side scroller here. So this is what we're working on for the quiz. There's three parts to the quiz. And once you're finished, you got to turn it into Edsby. You have until 8 p.m. But you got to finish the first part and maybe half of the second part. And well, you just got here, so just work on the first part. So 12 minutes. We're gonna share out. Rush, I already let Carson know there's an application link. Told him to follow up with you, and you probably follow up with him. First thing he said was, "I can make money doing this." I'm like, "Yeah." Which reminds me, there are two other nominations in the room. These girls who code. Let me see here. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rush is helping me get your applications done so you could possibly get into the internship. Let's see here. Bingo. Here's my list. So Miss Cherry. Who else? I got Carson. Yeah, so it's just Miss Cherry on here. So I gotta send her the link. Who's just coming in the room now? Oh, Leah. Okay. I was like, I wonder if where's she at? She's
Mr.
here. Yes.
I can't see jump your car.
Oh no. I'm sorry, dear. Go to side scroller. I gotta correct that.
Okay.
You see side scroller?
Um, Let me see.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen.
So it's a part of the multi-part tutorials.
Multi. I see it.
Okay. There you go. Let me fix that in Edsby so you can always find it correctly. Mm-mm.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Hey, Miss Kathy. You logged into Edsby?
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm late because I'm not feeling well, so I
Oh,
had overslept.
oh, okay. Well, at least you're here. You made it. So you want to get to Edsby, get in Make Code. Make Code project is side scroller. Let me fix this real quick. That's better. So now you know which one it is. All right. Hmm. This is what I'm looking for. Mm. Okay, so it's about time for share outs. Who would like to go first with just displaying or sharing your screen with how much of the quiz they got done? Now, remember, there are three parts to this test, right? You just stop this right here. So we go to start blocks, right? We have this first segment, and this is the overall entire three segments of code. So we click on OK after introduction. If you click, if you've been through all these steps, this first section of code is completed. Now, until you get done, just do not click on OK after you get done. You have to click on the next part of the code because the car is not going to move, right? So we click on Create a race car. This is your second section. Click on OK after he explains it to you. And then you go through these steps of code. It's 8 steps. Once you get done with that, there's the jump car portion. And now the car will be programmed to jump. And that has about 9 steps. So I think altogether, how many steps do we end with? It's like 9, 8. We come back to the beginning. How many steps? 9, 8. I'm trying to keep that in my mind. And at the very beginning, I think it was like 19 or something. It was a lot of steps in that first part. Okay, so this is the first part. And yes, 10 steps. So about 30 steps. I want to say close. This is 9 and 8. I'll give you about 17 plus 10. It's about 27. 27 steps in total to make this program work. And you got until 8 p.m. to do it. So it's 9:40, 9:39, almost 9:40. And we get out of here real soon. So should I give you guys 5 more minutes on this, or are
I
you
got
ready to share out? You said so. What, sir?
I gotta do it over.
You gotta do it over. All right.
Yeah.
So how about this? 10 more minutes, and then you guys gotta show me something because it's part of your quiz is the in class points. So take 10 more minutes, and then share out because we gotta do something. I mean, I gotta write down something for your quiz portion. I think it's 27 steps total. You gotta do correctly. But the biggest thing is just following directions. Take your time. Use what you've learned. Okay, in 2 minutes we're gonna share out. It'll be a 9:50. If you have something to share, we might be leaving a little bit early. So it just depends on how much you got done. And this is not just to leave early; it's also to add to your current score. Say you don't do too well on this. This in-class sharing actually gives you a few points towards what you might error in. So less than a minute, or a little bit over a minute, and we're gonna do our share of screens to see how far we've gotten. Carson, you want to mute yourself, Carson? Thank you. All right. Uh-oh. Stop that. Got that all in your ears. Okay, so it's 9:50 approximately. Uh let's time to share our screens out. So who would like to share first? Otherwise, I gotta go down the alphabetical first name list and just call on people to start. So who would like to volunteer? All right. Any takers? All right. I guess I'll go down the list. Alika, are you ready to share? Are you there? Looks like she's here. All I see is her eye moving. Oh, there she's sharing. Okay. Okay, so what do you have so far, Alika? Okay, looks like you're making some progress. And that's the first segment of code.
Yeah.
Okay, keep working at it. You're free to go. Make sure you turn all parts by 8, Alika, by 8 p.m.
Okay.
All right. See you tomorrow. Who's next? Not tomorrow. Sorry, Monday. What am I talking about?
Come on, mommy.
All right. So who's next?
She just
Kathy left. Oh goodness. I was
come
about to
back.
look at what you did. Okay. So who's next in the list? Because Aaliyah left, I think. That would be Miss Cherry. Going down the first name of A's. Are you ready to share what you've got so far, Miss Cherry?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look. All right. So, oh wow, my goodness, you got it driving, but it's not jumping. Okay, you got a lot done there. So you on the second part?
I'm on the third part.
Oh, okay. So you still working on it? I see.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll finish it up. You changed the color of your car a little bit. Yeah, I think you did. Okay, so keep going. Watch the video. You got to turn it in by 8. I'll see you on Monday. Turn it in by 8 today, though. All parts.
Okay.
All right. Who's next on my list? That's Linaria. You there, Miss Robinson? I see you're looking real serious, like you're studying it. You got anything done though? Okay, go share your screen, dear. She looked like she was really focusing on that. Okay, you're sharing, Linaria. All right. And Linaria, which part? Oh, you got a lot done too. Which part are you on, Linaria? The second, third, first, second, and third part? She had to go to her microphone. You know, you guys can click on hide to move that box out your way, right? Yeah, there you go. All right, now there we go.
I think I'm on the. I think this is the first part. Yeah, I'm still on the first part.
Okay, but you know you got other parts to finish, but you got till 8. So keep up the good work. Turn it in by 8. You got your in class points. I'll see you on Monday. Enjoy. Next in my list, I got written down these. Okay, so next will be Mr. Carson, the student of the month. What do you have, sir?
Hold on.
All right. He's trying to get it together. And Lanier, Tamia, you last, dear.
I think I did this wrong.
Uh-oh. We're going to take a look in a minute.
Okay.
We could always try to fix it side by side so you guys don't have to always start all the way over, you know? Kind of like what we did with Scratch. What you want to do is you want to, have one side of the tutorial running, the other side where you're running it separate. I think if you do this, you can just focus on the steps and then program it. That way, if you get stuck, you can always just go back to the tutorial and take off the step you left off at. So, you okay over there, Carson? It's taking you a minute.
Yeah, I was trying to get.
Usually quick. I'm like, okay, all right. Screen usually pops up. So while he's doing that, all I'm saying is, let me set the screen up and show you guys. You can share when you're ready. Oh, he is sharing. There you go. Okay. So need to see your make code. There you go. And what step are you on, Carson? Looks a lot done. Are you at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
It
trying
was,
to just customize it,
no, it was just um I couldn't get it to move on my buttons. I had to add another one.
Okay. All right. So you got to 8 to finish it, dude. The other
No.
thing I was going to tell you, if you've been doing this already, I think you might have.
Mhm.
He's playing with it. So you're making it work where it actually functions like a game, looks like. All right. So you're good. I got your points, Carson. I wanted to show, and you can just turn it in. But I was going to show you is Carson, if you program it side by side, it's easier. You don't You just got to pay attention to which steps you're on. So you see my screen, I have it size windows. So this side I can be programming a whole new project, right? And this side I'm getting the code from. So just try it out. You got till 8. To me, let's see what you're working with so I can get you going.
There you go.
Wow, that means you won that time, huh?
Yeah, I had to change my block.
Yeah, to figure it out, Mr. Computer Scientist. All right, so don't forget to you put your final touches on it and put it inside. Today's word of the day was exploit. If you can find some way to program exploit to just display on your game and stay there, you
Hmm.
will get 25 points extra. So that's up to you. All right, to me, I'm looking at your code. What's now? What was the issue? Oh, you got the road down up there. Is that what you did? You got the okay. So you got to reprogram where your road is.
Okay.
Okay, so do you see my screen? Did you see how to do that? Like how to walk through it slowly?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna share it one more time. Make sure you have the tutorial here, and over here you could be working on it, right? So you can go step by step by step, and then over here work. So you can always follow your steps. All right, I don't know if that helps, but you got until 8 to finish to me. All right, it is a quiz, so I'll see you on Monday. You have a
Okay.
great weekend. All right. All right. She almost had it. Recording. Let me stop this.